One down. Next to hit, Evan Carter. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner under it. Brings it in. And that's the third. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Right side. On to France. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Sands back to work.
Nope.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Castro. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. And he is thrown. Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. Leaps and he's got it. There's one. What a double. One down. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out. Go ahead run on base. Evan Carter will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side. Clemens. The throw to first. And he has thrown 4. Shutout. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready.
So digging in, Evan Carter, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
One down. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Back at target field, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. So up next, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they're up by 3. The throw to third, and he's out. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One down, runner at third. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big...
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. Base hit, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off 8-7. Ready to go now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Mydroff. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and a running. And down on strikes. And a quick out, number one. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Carroll makes the play. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Tauchman. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Now one missed. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Cam Smith. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up. Sosa moving under this one. Makes the grab, one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This one in the air, right field. Tachman on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Michael Toglia. Left field. Benintendi moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, left field. Carroll puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch
Outside,
misses.
ball.
Hunter measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a
1-1.
and he works in a 2-seamer. That one misses.
Ball. That's down.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Kyle Teal at the plate now. That's ball 1. On the ground to first. Fair ball. So 2 down, and now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
And it's 1-1.
Down, ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This to third. Baldwin tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's going to be Roman Anthony. Fought off foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him. Take your base.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. And he's out.
Got him. That's
Cut
out.
Down. On to the third. Inning, and here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. Hunter back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that is out of play. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one for strike one. One out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Ha! 1-2.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rafaela brings it in with a nice run and grab.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
0-1 down. In the air to left center. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Slides, but it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 3-zip. Here comes Chris Taylor. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. In plenty of time to first. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve. And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out to center. Rafaela under it. 1 away. Benintendi to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carroll. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Taylor at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now Michael Toglia. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rafaela stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's to third. Baldwin. Jump throw. And they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside low. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Late on that fastball. Teal, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that drops foul. And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Elko, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That's towards center. Taylor settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman. And that's outside. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. And now here is Cam Smith. That misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive, base hit. So man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Smith leads off first with one away. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Michael Toglia digs in now. Out towards left center. Benintendi ranging after it. And makes the grab. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. That one drilled left field and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one the other way. Taylor to second, pulls him off the bag. And here is Sosa to the plate. In there for strike one. Grounder might be two. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So bases all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And there's one down. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. 2 on with 1 out. Now it's going to be Michael A. Taylor. Well struck right field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Goes down. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Leisure back to work. Center field. Taylor puts it away for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's outside. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Outside, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one is inside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. Sosa. And there's 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. That clips the corner.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed,
outside.
which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rafaela makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. At the plate, Brooks Baldwin. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And a nice. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the third baseman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Out towards right center field. Tachman heading to the alley. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
That one hammered left field. Benintendi going back on it. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Throw cut off to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him double. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidroff. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Goodman makes the play. 2 down. Mike Tachman steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
That's back-to-back singles for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Chris Taylor now 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Tolia now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
2-2.
way off the plate. Chop to third. Baldwin. Throw to first in time. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one smacked out to left center. And Benintendi able to make the. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. Just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Teal now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out. Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup. And a count even 1-1.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's just about ready to go. And starting this one, Clark Schmidt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That was the emergency hack right there.
And takes low for ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. And here is Lenin Sosa. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's Mike Tauchman. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. On its way to the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 1-2 stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work. Now here is Evan Carter. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The other way. Tauchman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Devers. Just missed.
Outside. That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Taylor on his way over. Brings it in. And we're back. Top of the second. There's Benintendi to start it off. On the corner for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Michael A. Taylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Teal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1
no
strike.
score here in the second. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Chris Taylor. And a foul ball. Savali in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Check swing went around, and that is strike 2. And that's down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Taylor races for second. The throw in, and the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid double down the line. That was a pretty decent pitch that he just...
Oh, look at this. On the money, nice play. This is Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, we pulling up, kicking in.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside.
Ball.
One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Goodman, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So here's Robert now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Tim Elko stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss and a slider. Top of the third, no score. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now a chance for Brooks Baldwin. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Another one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Michael Tolia. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the DH, Roman Anthony. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swings here and blasts one left field. Pulls it in on the warning. And we're back out of the fourth. And now the shortstop, Chase Maidroff. He was late there. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses,
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
it's 1 and 2. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Sosa stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. Tachman stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed.
1 and 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2 to count.
Nice grab. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Cam Smith. Savali back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tachman going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 1-0. Up the middle, my draw. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. In the air, center field. Taylor under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Michael A. Taylor. And that misses. Ball 1. Taylor measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
In there at the knees for a strike. White Sox down a run. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. In the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Tolia, the next to hit, takes outside. Fouled off to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. On a line, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, 1 out. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip. Smith at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that one inside, and it hit him. Devers now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Next offering misses down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And Devers hits that one. Benintendi is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it. And that is. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Schmidt winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Maidra.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down. Two down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa now at the plate. Late with the swing there. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strike. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, these guys do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's off the mark. 2-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
3-1 now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-0. So up next, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to short, my drop. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. That misses, and that is ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Elko snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Toglia will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. 2 down, base is empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. And he chases that one below the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's to third. To first. That's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And it's off the bag. So a man at first. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Smith makes the grab. 2 away. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. That one outside, and that's ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Stepping in, Evan Carter. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a ground ball. Two gone. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tachman. And he makes the catch. And we're back. We're at the top of the eighth. So now it's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he gets yet another strikeout, 16 so far. Elko in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Baldwin, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And first offering is fouled off. Elko off of first with two away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Nabs it, and that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jordan Leisure.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor on the move. And out number one on the grab. Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 3. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Benintendi going back on it. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat it. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Leisure, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a two. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-0. Tyler Gilbert on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride to load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Goodman off of first with 2 away. Line drive. My draw. Got him on the off-balance throw. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Camilo Doval.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-2.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perdomo settles under and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. A little out front there as he swings through it. The White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 8-0 is how this one ends.